Man, I ain't gonna lie. Fetterman is one of my new favorite senators. I don't know if that stroke made him think clear, but he's the only sane Democrat in America. All right, let's get to the announcement of the new Supreme Leader who should be, was after a while. Roll the clip.
Getting this in right now on Iranian state media, a presenter read a new statement from Iran's new Supreme Leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, and Reuters is reporting a few highlights from those remarks, saying that the Supreme Leader said in the statement, "We believe in friendship with neighbors and only target the bases, and we will inevitably continue." That is not true. We know that many Gulf countries have had their residential and civilian infrastructure attacked. Now, Iran's new Supreme Leader in this statement goes on to say all U.S. bases should immediately be closed in the region, and those bases will be attacked. He also says in the statement, again, that was presented on state media, he does not appear in the statement, that he calls on unity among the people of Iran and participation in Quds Day. Now, Quds is the Arabic word for Jerusalem, and this day normally falls on the last Friday of Ramadan. And so, if my math is correct here, that would be March 20th of this year, the last Friday of Ramadan, when traditionally we have seen Iranian proxies like Hamas and Hezbollah launch attacks and also large demonstrations in the region. And so this is certainly something to look out for in the days ahead. But again, this is the first statement that we are receiving from Iran's new Supreme Leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. He speaks about the attack.
Now, we need to kill him too. I don't know what, yeah, he's next. I don't know how much next can you be. This guy is the runner-up. He is the interim the next interim person we're going to kill. I don't see how anybody would question this. Kill this person and be every one of them. They all got to go. This man has simply said through a statement that they're going to attack military bases. They want us to shut our military bases in the region. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you evil? Are you C, all of the above? Take these people out. We shouldn't even be questioning this. And all these dumb liberals and people on The View and these nut jobs that are out here acting like this is an unjustified war, they're literally saying they're going to continue to attack our military. Well, then you're going to die. You're going to go and meet your virgins or wherever y'all believe in. And it's going to be swiftly and quickly. And I hope they get it on body camera. You evil, dirty fools that are ruining the world. We should all be at peace and having a good time and prospering. It should be about money, success, and happiness and freedom. It shouldn't be about, oh, my religious ideology tells me that I got to do. Nah, y'all finna go down like a quarter pound. If you want cool merch, you want incredible merch, go to tatumstore.com, tatumstore.com, put in Epic Fury 26 and get 20% off the store. All right, let's get to the story. So let's get to Fetterman because I think Fetterman is my new favorite politician out of all of them. I mean, I don't know if when he had that stroke, did he wake up? I mean, should all the Democrats have strokes and wake up? Because I felt like he wasn't this way until more recently. He sounds like he has common sense. Let's roll the clip.
You are confident that the world is better after the death of Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei, but his son,
100%.
Kill
every last member of their leadership.
Well, his son is now in charge, and he's considered even more of a hardliner.
Well, they should kill him too.
Oh, well, maybe they will, but in the meantime,
they should kill him too. Who disagree with this? In the comment section, I want you to comment. Do you agree or you disagree with what he said? The guy is a threat to the world, and especially a threat to the United States of America. I do not hear him saying in his statement anything about Israel. They're going to attack American military bases. I cannot wait till he's on that list, wasted. You know, we just go down the list. Everybody in their family, wasted. And whoever else believes in the ideology that pushes this Iranian theology of death to America, you're going to die too. And to be honest, I'm not trying to be superfluous. I'm not trying to be a warmonger, but that's including everybody. I think we need to clean house, clean it up. So we can get on a plane and fly to Saudi Arabia or wherever we want to fly, Israel, and we could just do it and have fun and enjoy our lives. They're the only threats in the Middle East. They're the only threats in the world. China keeps to themselves. They do sneaky stuff here and there. They trying to tap into the system. But China, you don't see the Chinese doing this. You don't see Muslim, or you don't see Jews doing this. You don't see Hindus in India doing this. The only threat to the interests of the world is radical Islam, which every country should bind together and say, we're going to get rid of radical Islam. And it's going to be ugly, and it's not going to be cute, and they're going to just completely get rid of them. And it's almost the David and Goliath. It's time to pop Goliath in the head, behead him, and put him to sleep, and then now we take over all of their forces. That's what we should be doing. They did it in the Bible. Okay, Fetterman had more. Roll it.
Well, I would just like to remind everybody watching that every single Democratic presidential candidate always identified that Iran is a top security issue. And every single Democrat in the Senate and in the House, says we can never allow Iran to acquire a nuclear bomb. And Kamala Harris, when she was running just back in 24, she identified Iran as her top international concern. And now she, of course, would never allow Iran to acquire a nuclear bomb. And now someone actually made that virtually impossible after this operation. I truly don't understand why Democrats can't even acknowledge that this has made the world more safe and more secure. Not just all of us, but not just especially the region as well, too. For me, the only thing I can figure out is that it just happens to have been Donald Trump doing it. And now I know that it's punishing as a Democrat to agree with the president on anything. But, it's strange when, something happens that every Democrat says that we would agree with. I don't know why you could just want to criticize that to even acknowledge that this is a good thing.